Hello, this is the team of Paulina, Mariteli, Gemma, Megan, and Ian. We are going to be making an electroscope. This is an electrostatic experiment. The things you'll need are a piece of aluminum foil, a clear container, a copper wire, a pair of scissors, some tape, a balloon, and a plastic lid. We are going to start by rolling up our copper wire. If it's thready, make sure they are rolled up together so you can make the best use of your copper wire. For this step, you might want to get some help. If you are working alone, you can put some tape on the table and hold one of the ends. You want to roll it up like a swirl first, and then pull it out so it looks like a little tornado with a long tail. Here you can see what it should look like. Now onto the lid. You want to make sure you have a lid that's big enough to cover the whole opening of your clear container. We chose for one of these plastic lids because they are flexible and easy to cut, but you can also opt to use the one that your container already comes with, but you will have to find something to punch a hole through it. Once you have your desired shape and size, take a pair of scissors or something that can punch a hole through the middle of your plastic lid. With that ready, take your aluminum foil and trace up the shape of an oval pear. You can draw it on one side of the paper and then fold it in half so you can cut both of them at the same time. Make sure it's not too big because it must fit inside of your container and through the mouth. Now that we are assembling it, you want to start by putting some tape on the upper part of your wire. Then pass it through the lid and add more tape underneath it to hold it in place. You can also replace this step by putting a straw through the hole of the lid and then just slide in your copper wire. You want to make a hook at the end of your wire and then slide through the aluminum foil pieces. You can also make it a straight line if you don't have the space for a hook, but making a hook ensures that it won't fall while you're doing the experiment. Be very careful not to tear up the aluminum pieces. Now put everything in place and ensure it with tape. You can also use a tape to correct any leaning of the wire so it stays in the middle and not touching the inner walls of your transparent container. We actually had to take everything out and cut the aluminum foil smaller because the experiment was not working and they were just too big for a container. Doing that, we discovered that the smaller the aluminum foil is, the better your experiment will work, and also it won't crash against the wall and get stuck. Now blow up that balloon. You want to rub that balloon on the hairs of your classmate, on a carpet, or on socks because you want all that static accumulating into the surface of the balloon. Then you're gonna get it slightly close without touching it, and you will notice that your aluminum foil pieces start to move. This happens because their poles are the same and they repel each other. And that's why this experiment is about electrostatic. It charges up the copper wire and then gives a polarity to the aluminum pieces. Thank you for watching and we hope you have fun.